So based on the last question that you guys had in the Nearpod, I left you off with this number line going from 0 to 10, and each other line on the number line is a whole number. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10, right? So our unit for this number line is 1, and we're going to go ahead and label this number line X. We're going to go ahead and label the number line X. So what is the coordinate for a point located on X? What is the coordinate for this point located on X? That answer is 2, right? Okay. What is the coordinate for this point located on X? That answer is 6, right? So what does the point tell us? Okay, talking about this point right here. What does this coordinate point tell us? Well, we know that this point has a distance from 0. The distance from 0 to this point is 6, right? The distance from 0 to this point is a distance of 6. So remember that our unit is 1 whole. When the coordinate of a point is half a unit further away from 0 than 3, then what is that point? If a point is half a unit further from 0 than 3, so half a unit. If this is a whole unit, half a unit will kind of just be right in the middle. So this half a unit, what is that point? So we're going to go ahead and write that down as 3.5. It's half a unit further from 0 than 3. And it's right between 3 and 4. So that point is called 3.5. What about this point right here? What's the coordinate for that point? If you said 1.5, then you were correct. Let's go ahead and label that point A. So I'm going to go ahead and label 1.5 as A. So we have a great strategy for describing the locations of points, such as point A, that fall directly on a number line. But what if a point did not fall directly on a number line? What can we do then? If you guessed and said that we could somehow measure the distance above X by measuring, then you're absolutely correct. We're going to actually make another number line perpendicular to this line X to do just that. So I'm going to make another number line perpendicular to X right there near the 0. And then this number line, I'm going to also measure it the same way how my horizontal number line is. I'm also going to label this vertical number line the same distances. So I didn't get to go quite as high, but right over here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It might not look perfectly accurate, but it's as good as we're gonna get right now. And so if we were to make, now that we have two perpendicular lines that intersect at the origin right here is 0. The arrangement lets us describe the location at any point on the plane. So this horizontal line, I called it X before. I'm now going to label it the X axis. It's the X axis. And then the vertical number line is now going to be called the Y axis. So let's look at this point, 1, 2. We're going to look at the point 1, 2. So I'm going to draw a dot right there. And I know that I went 1 unit to the right. And then I went 2 units up to get 1, 2. And I can make a little dotted line from there to make a box. And I'm going to actually label this line, this dot, B. Okay, so we can say that B is above the 1 on the x-axis. So here's the 1. It's right above that 1 on the x-axis and to the right of 2 on the y-axis. When describing that point of a location, we want to be precise. So that's why we draw the dotted perpendicular lines from B to the x and y axis. So moving up 2 units parallel to the y axis, these numbers together, 1, 2, those are the coordinate, that's the coordinate pair. So go ahead and make sure you're writing this down. That is a coordinate pair. When we use coordinate pairs when we're writing, we always write the x is always first and then the y coordinate. Okay, so the x coordinate always is first with a comma and then the y coordinate right after that. So now I want us to find the coordinate pair. We're going to find the coordinate pair for 4. No. We're going to find the coordinate pair, for 8, 4. If we find the coordinate pair for 8, 4, I'm going to go all the way to the right 8. And then from 8, I'm going to go straight up to 4. And here is my point, 8, 4. I'm going to show that I was precise by drawing my dotted lines down to the 8 and across from the 4 to show 8, 4. What if I wanted to find the point 5, 3? What if I wanted to find the point 5, 3? I would go, 5 is my x, so I'm going to go to the right 5. Then I'm going to go up 3. To show the point 5, 3. I'm going to just draw a little arrow right there. What about the point? What about the point 1? No, what about the point 2, 1? So if I found the point 2, 1, 2 is my x. I'm going to go across to the 2 and then go up. And then go only up 1 unit. And then I found 2, 1. And whenever you're finding any units on the coordinate plane, you're just going to go either left or right, because the x-axis is horizontal. So you're always going to start off by going left or right first, looking at your x-coordinate, and then go up or down, looking at your y-coordinate.